Okay. I think we're good.
How are you? You outside?
Yeah, I'm outside catching this fresh breeze.
Yeah. How's the weather? You're in Miami. How's the weather?
The weather's great, man. Ain't nothing like Miami weather. I'm out chilling by the pool, by the
Okay. I
late
got
on.
I gotta go home to my house and be indoors, but it's okay. You can be in the pool for us.
What's the weather like over there in the Windy City?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. We had four seasons just this week. Like we had summer 2 days ago. It was like 75, which we're under quarantine and people don't know how to act because instead of staying inside, people are going outside. So in Chicago, for us, we get really excited. So
Yeah.
the mayor is like telling us stay indoors, woo woo. But yeah, right now today, I don't know. It's like 50, so we're back to like
If
kind of spring.
can't even go outside in 50.
No, not really. I mean, we could, but like we're not trying to.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
But how are you though? What are you doing during this quarantine? I mean, how has it affected you personally? Are you keeping busy?
Yeah, I mean, staying busy. I mean, it affected the business as far as our cannabis business I've been working on with my partner, Michael Blanco, and the
Yeah.
whole Blanco 420, slowing down the filming and things like that we got going on, some new projects we got in the works. So, it's really putting a pause on life for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, totally. I mean, for us too, we're lucky to be able to come to work and stuff. But unfortunately, for a lot of people, it's not really like that. So we're trying to stay busy. And for you guys, for Pure Blanco and everything like that, what has I guess shifted for you? Like, what has slowed down?
I mean, as far as the cannabis business, I was
Mhm.
supposed to take some trips out to California. We got
Mm.
our new strains out there that we got going on. Luckily, we got teamed up with cookies and burner and lemonade. So
Hmm.
you can go on my page and see our new strain called Blanco. It's straight fire. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be everywhere. We're gonna be on the
Is
cookie
it?
stations across the country. Uh,
Hmm.
Spain, things like that. But we got the Godmother OG I was supposed to go get, and we're really about to ramp that up also. You know what I'm saying? Hit Vegas, Oregon, Colorado. We got a lot of new markets we're touching with the cannabis, to help educate and medicate the people.
I love that. I love that you said that. Well,
Yeah.
speaking of that, actually, too, watching the show. So I watched the show on both seasons. Which, by the way, is season three coming out anytime soon, or are we still paused on that?
I mean, everything's paused right now. I can't really speak on that, but
It,
just
it's coming.
stay tuned.
I love it. So for you and for Michael, right? You guys go way back because from my understanding, you guys kind of were like homies back in the day, and then you guys obviously teamed up or partnered up and have created this Pure Blanco line, right? So it's like apparel. I know there's some apparel involved. There's also obviously the cannabis part. What is it like working with somebody like business wise? They always say don't mix friends with pleasure or whatever, right? Friendships and business don't mix. But like as far as like you guys, I mean, do you think you have a good solid relationship when it comes to your business?
Yeah, for sure. Me and Michael been down for over a decade. You know what I mean? We made millions in the streets, and we turned that into a real viable company. You know what I mean? A real corporation. Like Jeezy said, we corporate thugging right now, and we transform the street knowledge and everything we learned in the streets to make money. We transform that to the corporate world, and we do film, fashion, music, and cannabis. This is Pure Blanco. We got some new vibes coming out. I'm gonna give you exclusive on.
Let me see.
Got the new chanclas, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I want those chanclas. What is happening?
Feel me? With the socks to match.
That's so dope.
Feel me? So, I mean, we got all that, and we just stay busy with that. We got some film work we do. Black Magic Woman short film is out. That's with me, Michael, Little Monroe. We got Jake Campos, who plays Boaz in Queen of the South, on there. We got my cousin Cien. He's been in hundreds of movies. You know what I mean? From Puerto Rico, and we've been grinding like that. And we got some more shit coming out for the fashion line.
I love it. You just showed us some of it, which I thought was dope. So thank you for doing that. And what about like advice for people who, do kind of want to do what you guys are doing? Because obviously in Illinois, what was it, January 1st, Rufio? He's ain't listening to me. January 1st, we marijuana. right had become legal, right? So now we have
Right.
like dispensaries open, we got lines out the door, things like that of that nature. What kind of advice would you give somebody who wants to kind of go into the same path that you and Michael have taken? What advice would you give somebody new?
Well, I mean, the path that I used to be on as far as the streets, I would advise against that, especially this day and era when, you
Mm-hmm.
know, technology, cameras everywhere, snitching is at an all-time high. I wouldn't advise the street life right now, but you can transition from that, you get that knowledge and go into cannabis. It's easy. You just growing a plant. It's really God's currency. If you look at it, it comes from the ground. That helps educate and medicate people also, like what we're doing over here in Pure Blanco and with our partners, Cookies and Lemonade and Burner and everybody.
Yeah, well, that's great, and I'm glad that you told us too. Like you said, like let's skip the street part, and then let's not advise that. But that was cool that you said that. I think that's really dope. And what about Cartel Crew, the show, right? My perception of you has always been like you're kind of like the dude that's like chilling, like in a way, like you're not involved in the drama so much, right? That's how I always felt. I'm like he's just like like you observe because of course you're observant, but I never felt like you got involved in any of the drama, whether it was like, with Nicole or Diana or whoever it was. So like kind of being, that guy who's obviously around everybody, but the drama keeps escalating. Can we expect more of that in the next season?
Yeah, no doubt. I stay away from drama,
You
especially with
too.
our concern. No, I don't have no business in women's drama.
Anybody's drama. I always felt like you kind of like you took a step back. You're observant, you listen. I think that's kind of dope. But you never got involved, which was always a good
I
thing.
go into business, making money,
Mm-hmm.
and staying focused on that, raising my son to be a man. That's the hardest job of all. And I just stay focused out here. I do reading, I do my research on YouTube, Google things, and stay focused on business, trying to elevate my mind, sharpen the blade, which is the mind, and make these bank accounts, see some more zeros. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You got to mind your own, and that's what you've been doing. And that's exactly, I feel like, what has helped you progress, which has been really cool to see you, throughout the season and whatnot. What about the other cast members? Like, who are you closest to? Obviously, Michael Blanco, but who else are you close with?
I mean, me and Michael, we're brothers, so
Mm-hmm.
I buy Monroe, obviously, Michael's daughter, that's my goddaughter. Um,
Oh,
so
yeah. Okay.
time, we do different business ventures together. Los, cool with Los, Eddie, you know. I mean, I'm cool with everybody on the show.
Well, I mean, like that's kind of what I thought, low key. Because I mean, you're there, you're chilling, and like you just seem like you're not problematic, and that's nice. You know what I'm saying? Like all the drama's happening, but I feel like you're there, you're chilling, you're doing what you got to do, and that's very admirable. So
Yeah, drama for the girls. The guys on our show don't have no drama because, we more from the streets and we know what's up. And ain't no drama in between us. And if anything were to happen, that's a conversation as men. You need to bring it to the table and speak about it, and nothing's gonna escalate from there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't in the real cartels going in the streets like I used to be in Colombia, Mexico, and going around everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That ain't that type of drama. You feel me?
no, no, not at all. And what about too, like for the rest of the year? God willing, just because of the situation that we're currently in, what else can we expect from you for? I would say, the remainder of the year.
Man, I got new music piled up, so I'm gonna drop a new song every month. So I'm gonna
That's
drop it right now. It's called "No Woman Don't Cry," and I'm
wow.
up that now. And I'm about to finalize the artwork. We're doing some motion graphics on it, and put it up on all the platforms, and get the listeners out. Right now, it's more of a positive message. Not doing no club records, things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna stay focused on more positive records right now, and really drop those every month. I'm gonna drop a new one.
That's so cool. So you're basically saying every month you're gonna have a new song for us. Where can we find it? On all streaming platforms?
Yeah, all streaming platforms. If you just Google Magic, Majix, I'll pop right up.
Oh, I love that. So you're gonna be busy the rest of the year, and I love it.
Stay busy. Stay
You,
busy. As soon as we're off this lockdown, this quarantine, I'm gonna be traveling again. I don't put too much on Instagram and what I'm doing, but I'm on the road traveling, getting to the bags. Feel me?
yeah. What's your first stop after all the quarantine is like lifted?
California. I got to go to Sacktown, Sacramento. I was supposed to go meet up with Mayor Steinberg, in Sacramento, Senator Pan, and Governor Newsom. He's all over the news right now. I'm supposed to meet with them. I'm getting a certificate out there for some work I've been putting in with the kids over there. Um, youth programs, things like that. So, and with the cannabis.
Damn. Okay. Well, we're excited for it, and of course, we can catch you then when Cartel Crew season 3 returns. We're gonna see you on there as well. So there's a lot of magic in 2020 that we are excited for. And I need those chanclas though. I do need them. So please send them my way.
DM me your size. As soon as they come in, we're waiting on the shipment. Everything's been a little slow, but as soon as it comes in, then I got DM me, and then your size, and then I got you.
I appreciate it. And of course, thank you for sharing your story and for always, even on the show and obviously off the show, like you're very transparent. And I feel like people relate to that a lot. You talk about, yeah, this was my life, prior, street stuff. Like, I know where you grew up. So for me, when I think about that, I think that's very admirable to see a man such as yourself to come up and kind of, to make things happen for yourself. So congratulations on everything.
I appreciate that. And, in Miami, we're multicultural, especially myself. I'm Puerto Rican, Cuban, Chinese, and black mix, So
I know.
touching all my races, all my background, all my history. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it reminds me of Chicago a lot. I got mixed too. So when I think of Chicago and Miami, like I meet the coolest people in Miami, Chicago, and LA, and they're always like on some other shit, which is so cool. So I appreciate you.
No doubt. Appreciate you too.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks again. Have a good one.
All right.